So we want to solve for triangle ABC where angle A is 109 degrees, side B is 11, and side C is 51. So let's go ahead and draw this out. So we've got that A is 109, we've got that B is 11, and C is 51. So this is a little bit different than the triangle that we solved in the last video, because the last one we had one side but two angles. Here we have two sides and one angle. So instead of the law of sines, we're going to use the law of cosines. So these are the three formulas associated with the law of cosines, and it seems really difficult, but they really follow the same pattern. So whatever you're trying to find squared equals the two things that you know squared minus 2 times the things that you know times the cosine of what you're trying to find, basically. Sounds difficult, but the more you use it, the more you'll get used to it. So here we've got side B and we've got side C, so I'm going to use this first equation in order to find side A. So we've got A squared equals B squared, which is 11 squared, C squared, which is 51 squared, that's going to be fun, minus 2 times 11 times 51 times the cosine of 109, because that's our angle A. And now from there, this is really just plugging it into your calculator. So A squared equals, this is approximately 3087.287. So we're going to take the square root of both sides. So A is approximately 55.56. So now we've got our three sides solved, and we need to solve for angles B and C. But the problem here is that all of these formulas require we require that angle. So what you could do is you could plug in all of the sides and solve them for the angles, or what's much easier is you can go ahead and go back and use the law of sines to solve everything else. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to say that 55.56 over the sine of 109 equals 51 over sine of C. So we've got 55.56 sine of C equals 51 times the sine of 109. So now the sine of C equals 51 times the sine of 109 over 55.56. So plugging this into a calculator, we get approximately 0.868. And now what you want to do is find the inverse of that. So this becomes C equals sine inverse of 0.868. And that will give you the angle. So if you're looking for how to do that on your calculator, if you just hit the second button and then sine, that'll give you sine inverse. So that tells us that the angle C is approximately equal to 60.22 degrees. And then from there you can use the law of sines again to solve for angle B, or you can just use the fact that the angles of a triangle add up to be 180, which is what I'm going to do. So 109 plus 60.22 is 169.22. So 180 minus 169.22 is 10.78. So angle B is 10.78 degrees, and we have successfully solved this triangle.